I've been treating injured runners since 2005, and usually, one way or another, most runners, as part of the rehab process, need to work on strengthening their glutes. And today I'm going to take you through 5 of the most effective glute exercises that I've found over the years really hit the spot and do the job. We're going to start really easy and build up to some more advanced exercises. But even though we're starting with a glute bridge, which you might be familiar with, stick with me because there are some very simple tweaks that can make this glute bridge so much more effective and put you on the right path where so many people go wrong. So to start with, this glute bridge, all I want to do is just get onto my back, relax, elbows down by the sides just for a bit of stability. And the first cue is to bring your heels really close in towards your butt. Okay, from here, I want you to draw your belly button in. Feel that in drawing your belly button in towards your lower back actually presses into the ground. You engage your core. From there, I want you to just consciously peel up off the ground from your tailbone, your coccyx, up through L5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lifting up just to the point where you feel that you can squeeze your butt, you can engage your glutes, you push down through your heels, but not so high that you start to feel it in your lower back. This is where people go wrong. They go as high as they can, and they feel their lower back muscles start to kick in, because when you reach the point of restriction, let's say you're a little bit tight through your hip flexors, if you get to a point where the tightness there is stopping you from actually extending your hips any further, the only way you can get higher is through extending through your lower back, using those meaty lower back muscles, those muscles like quadratus lumborum, QL here, which can start to get very tired very quickly. So don't go too high. If anything, get to the point of restriction and then drop maybe a centimeter, drop half an inch, and feel that in that position, it's much easier to squeeze your butt without your lower back actually overdoing things. Now, the other place people go wrong with this, as we're doing something in the region of 10 times 10-second holds, is they get up into position and they feel the work through their hamstrings, so the muscles at the back of their thighs, instead of their glutes, their butt muscles. Usually that's because they're setting up too long. They're setting up in this position here. If you can think about the lever that my leg creates, long lever, short lever. The longer the lever, the more of an influence those hamstrings can have on actually extending the hip. Just shut them up and stop them from dominating what could otherwise be fairly weak glutes. You bring the heel close in towards your butt, that's why we started out there, and lift. And then it's just squeeze and hold. And 10 times 10-second holds 3 times through is a really great place to start with these. Now, the next exercise still keeps you down on the ground, but instead of working through glute max, the main kind of meaty one of those glute muscles like a bridge does, this focuses a little bit more on glute medius, around the outside of the hips. It's a plank variation, but it's not your standard side plank where you're here. It's a plank variation where we're going to bend the bottom leg, we're going to keep you on your elbow here, and you're going to press the outside of this knee down into the ground as we bring the other leg up to horizontal. You're going to be working through both hips in different ways. This top hip, in holding this leg horizontal, is working through glute med just to abduct the hip like this. And the bottom leg, working again at the hip to keep your hips off the ground like this, is again working through the same muscle but in a different way with different resistance. So again, glute med. Again with this, we do 10-second holds. We do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. To really ramp it up, we do all 5 on one side and then turn around, and you do then all 5 on the other side. That will get quite hard work quite quickly. Again, focus on form above all else. If you need to take breaks to maximize form, then please do take the breaks, and over time you'll be able to do more for longer. Okay, next exercise, up on your feet. This will be a challenge in terms of balance, if nothing else. So, with this, our little single leg deadlift. We're going to start up in the position we actually start a few of our exercises in, this kind of running man position. All I want you to think about is hand to opposite foot, big toe. So we're down, bend the knee, bend the hip, come back up. Down, slow, 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 slow. Try and keep the knee pointing forwards and back up. Try and keep the foot nice and relaxed. Don't want you clawing with your toes. I want you just to feel that as you come back up from this bottom position, so as we're here, as you come back up, squeeze your butt, drive your knee through, feel that clench of your glutes on this side as we push through. I'll show you from side on what's going on here. The reason why I'm getting you hand down to foot is it's going to force you down into quite a hip flex position. Look at the angles here as I come down. Okay, flexing the hip, loaded, 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 back stays relatively straight, and I come up. And it says push up and through. We're finishing here, not finishing here. Okay, so bang, finish the exercise, squeeze your butt. Try 10 on one side, 10 on the other, 3 times over. Now, if you find the balance difficult, if you find the stability difficult, and plenty of runners do, you can check out the 7-day challenge on the Bulletproof Runners website. I'll leave a link down in the description. It's a free challenge and it just takes you step by step through improving the balance and stability through this exercise specifically, because it underpins so much of the strength and conditioning work as runners we need to do. The ability to stand on one leg and move, maintaining balance. It'll show you how much progress you can make in just 1 week. So go and check that out. It's free and the link is down in the description. Now, from there, very simple exercise next up. All we're going to be doing is working in a different plane of motion. Okay, so we're working not in this back and forth plane of motion, we're working in a rotational plane of motion, transverse plane. Again, single leg, but we're not going up and down, we're twisting. Little knee bend on the standing leg. From there, all I want to do is pitch the torso forward slightly. I'll show you from side on. Okay, so little knee bend, pitch the torso forwards, and then imagine you're a dog, it's fairly graphic, peeing on a tree. We're there and back. Again, let me show you from front on. Little knee bend, and we're here and down. The key here is to keep this knee facing forwards at all times. So we're dissociating the movement of the hips and pelvis above the standing and controlled femur and the hip here. Okay, the dissociation happens at the hip. So we're going to work through 10, building up to 15 on one side, slow and controlled. Focus your gaze on something, it helps. And then we do the same on the other side. If you can only do 3, 4, 5 before you wobble, take a breather, take a break. Then do another 3, 4, 5, another, build up to the same volume, but in smaller chunks. And those smaller chunks will build over time and you will get there. Now, speaking of you will get there, this might be a bridge too far for a lot of us to begin with, but again, as you get better, more stable, more controlled, those glutes provide the stability around the hip that we need them to, you'll be able to start working on exercises like a runner's arabesque. Okay, now the setup's the same to start with. Start out, knee up and through, running arms, hips forward, glutes engaged. Back stays straight throughout, so we're not bending over in the middle. Okay, but from there, all I want you to think about is a cue of driving this heel back to the point where the leg is strays out and the arms come forwards. That'll make sense in a second. From here, heel back, and pivoting. See, it's difficult. Let's try that again. Again, filming these live. Okay, I don't want to make it look like these are easy, just through the magic of editing. There we go. And there. Down slow, 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 slow. Back stays straight. And through, knee comes through. Slow, 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 slow. Knee comes through. Always finishing, knee up and through, hips forwards, squeeze, engage your glutes. Don't overarch through your back. We're not trying to force it, but definitely feel that squeeze from the hips. Slow, 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 slow. Head up, back stays straight. We're in this position. Feel a stretch as you come down to the bottom through your hamstrings. As you come down, those hamstrings on that standing leg will feel a bit of tension, but then we're using those hammies and those glutes to pull us back up. So again, with those, you can see a little bit of wobble. It's normal, but the key is you reset just like I did and go again. 10 on one, 10 on the other, 3 times through. Build to doing 15s. Okay, let me know how you get on with those. Let me know if you found that helpful. Do check out the free 7-day challenge, linked down in the description. It'll really help with that balance and stability, which underpins everything we do. Okay, see you soon.